Hi everyone. Just till the time everybody is joining. Sorry, there was a problem actually. And the previous hi Vitansh, hello. Sorry about the last minute error. So for some reason there was an error जिसकी वजह से the stream stopped in between abruptly, and the link which I had shared that was not working. So let's wait for a couple of minutes and then we'll start the stream. Just a second. Hi guys, hi Naivedya, hi Aditya. Actually, for some reason ना आप में से जब भी कोई मुझे भैया बुलाता है तो मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I don't know why. What is that? Okay. So how was your week, guys? How was it? Uh, I am from Army Public School. Hi Aditya, class 12th. Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm sure today's live session will be helpful for you. For some reason, I'm not able to see the popping comments. आज कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम हो गई है यार मतलब with this live stream no कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रही है मतलब now I am not able to see comments properly. Last time it was working fine. Anyway, so uh, I'll tell you quickly what is the agenda for today. Uh, there are few things which you have been asking me on the Instagram, so I'll just tell you what kind of things you were mentioning. So one question was related to design colleges, especially for the undergraduation students. So during that, I will also cover the colleges for post-graduation students. Then there's a question from Tavishi. She's asking NID University and about what we can take in class 11th, as many of us are going to clear 10th board and taking decision for the class 11th. It's a big sort of change. So we'll talk about these two things at the same time. Uh, oh, okay. Aditya is saying you got to know from Purti Khare ma'am. Okay, I'm so glad. Then Samiksha is asking any tips for improving product sketching. So I think that is one thing we'll cover for sure. How you can improve your product sketching, because I think that is one of the biggest uh, blocks, creative blocks you can say, that which all the creatives, like at least once in few months you will face, that is that creative block where you will start feeling that your skills are not growing, you are getting stuck with your design skills and all that. So we'll talk about that, how to deal with that particular creative block. Then there is another question: is it possible to shift careers in vehicle design after completing mechanical engineering? And then there is another question saying film and communication scope in India. Okay, that also I'll talk about. Mm, film and communication. Yash is asking that. Okay, perfect, perfect. So we have couple of things. Actually, till the time everybody is joining, I also wanted to share couple of things from my side. So recently, क्या हुआ ना? Our couple of reels blew up, and it started, showing those reels to people who are probably new to this channel and जिनको मेरे बारे में ज्यादा पता नहीं है. So जस्ट वो एक रील देख के ना आई सॉ सम कमेंट्स जहाँ पे पीपल वर टेलिंग मी दैट दीज थिंग्स आर नॉट राइट, दैट थिंग इज नॉट राइट. So actually, I just wanted to clarify that. See, this channel, like, I don't know if we should call this as channel or whatever, but the Instagram page and the YouTube page, it's all about sharing my experiences very honestly. And of course, there is a chance कि कहीं कहीं पे मैं गलत होऊंगा. एंड आई एम विलिंग टू एक्सेप्ट माई मिस्टेक्स। ऐसा नहीं है, कहीं पे अगर मुझे मिस्टेक लगती है, आप पॉइंट आउट करते हो, तो आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी टू फेस दैट क्रिटिसिज्म, क्योंकि दिस इज हाउ वी विल ऑल लर्न टुगेदर, राइट? सो जो लोग मुझे पहले से फॉलो करते हैं, यू गाइज नो दैट आई हैव दिस only intent through these pages just to spread design awareness. There is so much lacking when it comes to design education or design scene in India कि there is not enough awareness around design. और बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को पता नहीं होता है, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को ये तक नहीं पता होता है कि डिजाइन जैसा कोई डिसिप्लिन है। तो द इंटेंट ऑफ these pages is to just spread awareness. So on Reels को you can take it like a platform to discuss these things. Like if somebody is coming and correcting me at some point on something, it's a knowledge for everyone in that community, right? क्योंकि अगर मैंने कुछ गलत बोला है, but at least that discussion started, right? So the intent is always to have this positive sort of a decorum. I am only talking about few comments. Most of you are not like that. Most of the comments are really encouraging, really positive. So there are, I'm feeling really glad that things which I believe, those are getting uh, you know helpful in some way or other. Just before we begin answering your questions, can you just tell me, confirm if my audio, video, everything is coming correct? Just type yes and I'll know. There might be a lag, so I'll just. Okay, Imran, thank you so much for replying. Thank you, Muzammal, Hakeem. Perfect. Sagar is also saying, okay, then now there are questions. Perfect. So before going to these questions which were there, because these comments are getting vanished for some reason. So let's talk about these questions first, and then we'll come to the Instagram questions. Imran is asking, sir, are there any parameters on the basis of which I can judge whether I will be able to qualify or not appeared NID this year? It's very difficult to say that if you will clarify or if you'll crack NID or not. It's a very subjective thing, especially because every year the pattern of the exam changes, the kind of questions they ask it changes, and then it also depends on what kind of things they are looking through every question. So it might happen that you might feel कि आपका क्वेश्चन पेपर बहुत अच्छा गया है, बट आपको अच्छा स्कोर ना मिले बिकॉज यू माइट हैव मिस्ड समथिंग विच दे आर होपिंग फॉर, तो ये थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है। बट ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं होता है, मतलब टाइम वाइज कि एग्जाम के बाद में 2 या 3 महीने में ही रिजल्ट आ जाता है। सो आई थिंक stay hopeful, be confident about whatever you have done, and yeah, let's hope कि positive result आएगा। Sagar is asking, hello bhaiya, I'm BDES graduate and currently working as CAS modeler, but I'm really passionate about creative design. Okay, creative design, that's the question. I am currently feeling stuck where I am not able to explore my creativity where I feel I want to be. Can you please guide me through this? Okay, I understand this question. So basically, somebody who has done designing and because of some, unavailability of enough opportunities or whatever you feel that creative job, I'm guessing that the second choice was joining as a CAS modeler. Creativity can be expressed in CAS modeling as well. So I know some of the best, like some of the best in the industry sort of CAS modelers who are very creative, and they don't feel like this when they are doing CAS modeling. So CAS modeling is an amazing career. There's a lot of creativity which is required as a CAS modeler. I so maybe you need to start rethinking about why exactly you are not finding CAS modeling as creative as you want to be. Then coming to the second part of this question, that it might happen that your real skill or passion is not about 3D modeling, but it is about solving problems creatively through sketching and things like that. So if that is the case, then the only option is to keep working on your portfolio and keep applying for these creative roles. क्योंकि and you should do it very fast because अगर आपने as a CAS modeler let's say 3-4 years spent कर दिए then your salary will be at certain level, then you are already established as a CAS modeler और उसके बाद में अगर आप जब switch करोगे तो you will have to start from zero. So you might feel कि salary कम मिल रही है and all that. So if you are feeling stuck, just start working on your portfolio and apply for those things, those creative roles. Okay. So Brush and Vertex is saying voice lag. I don't know, man. Today there is some issue with this live. Please bear with these technical sort of glitches. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, Vitansh is saying, sir, can you please highlight on the approach towards the second round of NID UG, that is mains exam? Perfect. So let's talk about that. So the first exam is already over, where you showed your awareness around design, and you also showcased your creative skills like sketching, right? And that is what was expected through first round. Now when you go to the second round, now the expectations are not same. They are expecting something more than just your creative skills or your awareness about design. Now, in the mains exam, they are expecting your presence of mind, your ability to solve problems with the given constraints. क्योंकि डिजाइन में यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि अगर आपको लेट्स से कोई भी प्रोडक्ट आपको अगर डिजाइन करना है, लेट्स से इफ यू हैव टू डिजाइन दिस पेन, you need to understand what kind of constraints it has, what kind of functionality it has, what kind of logic it works on, इसमें इंक कहाँ से आती है, इंक के लिए कहाँ पे स्टोरेज होना चाहिए, all those things are required. So in mains exam, they are looking for your hands-on experience with materials and how you can deal with those materials, understanding their constraints. For example, अगर आपको पेपर एक मटेरियल दिया जाता है and उससे आपको कुछ करना है, तो आपको पेपर की प्रॉपर्टीज पता होनी चाहिए कि पेपर को कैसे भी आप ओरिगामी की तरह फोल्ड कर सकते हो. ओरिगामी में कुछ ऐसे फोल्ड्स होते हैं जिसकी वजह से पेपर को एक थोड़ी सी स्ट्रेंथ दी जा सकती है. यू कैन क्रिएट सम सॉर्ट ऑफ ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर बना सकते हो जिसके ऊपर आप चीजें रख सकते हो. दोज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स will come through your awareness and your hands-on experience with those materials. Now पेपर जैसे बहुत सारे मटेरियल्स है, तो हर एक इसका आपका अवेयरनेस कैसा है, कैसे कंस्ट्रेंट्स के साथ आप डील करते हो और कैसे दिया हुआ जो फाइनल प्रॉब्लम है उसको कैसे सॉल्व करते हो, तो वो चीजें आपको मतलब आपसे एक्सपेक्टेड है. तो फॉर दैट you need to start working on hands-on experiences. So in next few days you should take all the existing things, look around yourself and see what kind of problems you are surrounded with, what kind of materials are there, and हर एक मटेरियल की क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टी होती है, उनके साथ क्या क्या इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें की जा सकती है, वो सारा थॉट प्रोसेस आप शुरू कर दो. आई थिंक दैट्स हाउ यू शुड प्रिपेयर फॉर द सेकंड second part of design exams, which is mains exam. Okay, let's talk about some of the questions from Instagram and then we'll come to other questions here also. So Samiksha is asking any tips for improving product sketching. Now, if you are aspiring designer or if you are a professional designer or if you are any kind of creative person who is looking to improve your skills and get into design field, I think product sketching is required. So product sketching के लिए आपको basic बेसिक जो टूल्स बेसिक जो फंडामेंटल चीजें हैं, एलिमेंट्स ऑफ डिजाइन जो है, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर कोई भी आप स्केच देखो तो इट इज मेड अप ऑफ फ्यू बेसिक एलिमेंट्स लाइक लाइंस, सर्कल्स, कर्व्स, ellipses, rectangles and those kind of things. And अभी इनकी आपको प्रैक्टिस करनी है डेली बेसिस पे. तो देयर इज वेरी कॉमनली यूज्ड practice which we all do. So जहाँ पे we start with sketching parallel lines, then angular lines, vertical lines, then we sketch circles, ellipses, and connecting two dots on the paper, creating curves through 2 or 3 points, those kind of things. So इन सारी चीजों को आप तो पहले एक मसल मेमोरी की तरह हर रोज एक्सरसाइज करना शुरू कर दो। सेकंड थिंग इज, जो भी आपके सामने प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उनको आप विजुअली ऑब्जर्व करके स्केच करना शुरू कर दो। विच एवर प्रोडक्ट यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन, स्टार्ट स्केचिंग देम एज इट इज, जैसे आपको दिख रहा है वैसे स्केच करने की कोशिश करो। And once you start doing that, of course, initially you will struggle with, getting the right proportions, line quality, and things like that. Then you go to the next step, जहाँ पे you go to YouTube and see tutorials on product sketching. तो आपको वहाँ पे, कैसे कैसी लाइन क्वालिटीज होनी चाहिए, कैसे अलग अलग पर्सपेक्टिव में चीजें स्केच की जाती है, वो सारी फंडामेंटल चीजें दिख जाए, मतलब ट्यूटोरियल्स मिल जाएंगे। सो ऐसा स्टेप बाय स्टेप अगर आप अप्रोच लेते हो, देन you will be able to improve your sketching. Okay, another question is about film and video communication design. So, two questions hai. This is from Yash. A lot of friends are talking about film and communication design. Of course, it is one of the timeless fields जो कभी मतलब खत्म नहीं होगी, क्योंकि आप सोचो आपके पेरेंट्स की जनरेशन, ग्रैंड पेरेंट की जनरेशन, everybody is crazy about films, right? So film is a very powerful medium to convey stories and convey messages, and for everything I think that visual story is very effectively shared through films. So I think film and communication design is gonna be there, so it's definitely one of the timeless design fields. Coming to the scope of it, because it has been there for a very long time, there are so much of competition. So अगर आप इसमें जाते हो तो go there with a mindset जहाँ पे आप immediately कुछ results expect नहीं कर रहे हो. So for example, these, like, अगर किसी का विजन है कि मुझे अनुराग कश्यप की तरह मूवीज बनानी है, तो ऑफ कोर्स आपको एंटर करते से ही पहले ही साल में वैसी मूवी करने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज इट्स अ cash intensive process, right? There's like crores of rupees which will be spent on creating one movie. So you'll have to take it slow, but there is definitely scope if you want to get into it. There are uh, courses in design colleges, including NID. There is film and communication design. There is a college called as Whistling Woods, right? तो वहाँ पे फिल्म एंड कम्युनिकेशन के ऊपर बहुत सारे डेडिकेटेड कोर्सेस हैं. देन देर आर दीज इंस्टीट्यूट्स लाइक FTI, Film and Television Institute of India, I think FTI. It's based in Pune. A lot of actors and directors are from that school. Recently, in one of the interviews, Anurag Kashyap said that you should, if you wanna get into film and communication design, you should, like, more than FTI and all those colleges, you should go into NID, because there you will get to learn more about the technical things, and you will also get a good environment to interact and learn from other discipline students. So personal choice, but yeah, definitely all those things you can start doing. Uh, are you guys with me till now? Just give me a heads up, type something, type design, for example. Just tell me if you guys are with me till now. Just type design, guys, just for my own confirmation that, okay, Cosmic Potato. I like this name. Thank you, Naivedya. Thank you, Rohan, Harshita, Vitansh. I'm so happy to see. Hi, Ragiv. Good to see you back again. Thank you so much, guys, for confirming. Let's go to the next question. Um Again, this is commonly asked question, and I think last couple of live sessions we have answered this. Where is it possible to shift careers in vehicle design after completing mechanical engineering? It's definitely possible. I think engineering is one of the popular disciplines जहाँ से डिजाइनर्स आते हैं. My background is also mechanical engineering, और मैं आज की डेट में व्हीकल डिजाइन कर रहा हूँ, तो it's very much possible. Your experience as designer also will help you. Coming to the other question, Manjiri and Tavishi, they were asking uh, about design colleges or internship after 12th, which will also make money and portfolio. Very interesting. Tavishi is asking what we can take in class 11th में आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं और 12th के बाद में क्या कर सकते हो. So, firstly तो आप एक जनरल डिजाइन के अराउंड अवेयरनेस बढ़ा दो. देर आर सो मेनी बुक्स. आई कैन शेयर फ्यू बुक्स हियर. You can start reading about these books like Design of Everyday Things, Steal Like an Artist, Show Your Work, these kind of books. Then there is another. There are, once you get into that, no, you will also see there are some good books. Like this is, if you are into design, you would know this very popular studio called as Frog Design, and this is a very nice book called as A Fine Line, and it's a story of a founder of Frog Design. So these kind of books are there. So 11th 12th में आप डिजाइन के बारे में ज्यादा पढ़ना शुरू कर दो. There are so many interesting books. Like for example, अगर किसी को sketching improve करने, so these kind of books are also there. Like this is How to Draw Book by Scott Robertson, and in these books there are like it will start from all the basic things like how to, I don't know if you're able to see, like from lines and everything, and then the book will go into details where they will step by step will tell you how to sketch a car, a 3D volume, and then slowly it will go into more complicated geometries like car designing and things like that. So, and then finally it will come to this level. So there are so many interesting books like this. So this is how to draw a book. uh, Once you start doing this now, I think Instagram अभी इतना ज़्यादा एक्टिव हो गया है कि उसका एल्गोरिदम आपके इसमें ऑटोमेटिकली बुक्स थ्रो करना शुरू कर देगा. So first thing, you start reading about design, start learning more about design, प्रैक्टिस डिजाइन स्केचिंग. एक सटल डिफरेंस है जिस तरह से आप आर्टिस्ट की तरह स्केच करते हो और एक डिजाइनर की तरह स्केच करते हो. तो वो एक डिफरेंस समझना शुरू कर दीजिए. गो टू बिहान्स, लुक एट ऑल द डिजाइन पोर्टफोलियोज, ऑल द प्रोफेशनल डिजाइनर्स इन यूर चोजन फील्ड. वहां पे आपको पता चलेगा कि किस लेवल का स्किल सेट एक्सपेक्टेड होता है एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. इट्स अ so once you get into it, you will find your own way. Now, coming to the second question, जहाँ पे can you do internship or projects or join somewhere where you can get paid also and you will be able to learn also. Now, recently, design कॉलेजेस इतने ज्यादा बढ़ चुके हैं ना कि बहुत सारे डिजाइन स्टूडेंट्स अभी मार्केट में अवेलेबल है. So it's little difficult to get internships very easily. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि इंटर्नशिप्स नहीं है. इंटर्नशिप्स अगर ट्राई करोगे इन अ राइट मैनर तो आपको मिल जाएगी. तो आप सारे तरीके अप्लाई करके देख लो. मतलब ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन कोल्ड ईमेल, मेक अ पोर्टफोलियो, मेक एन इंस्टाग्राम पेज, शो योर वर्क एंड एक्सपेक्ट somebody to approach you. Approach people without expecting much, जिनके साथ भी आपको काम करने में मजा आ सकता है, ऐसा लगता है आपको. तो उन सारे डिजाइनर्स को अपना पोर्टफोलियो देख के ना यू स्टार्ट आस्किंग फीडबैक्स कि, एंड थ्रू देयर फीडबैक नो try to improve as a designer, and certainly then eventually you can ask them opportunities if they are willing to take an intern, or you would like to work with them and learn from them. ऐसी कुछ चीजें conversation करके all these things you can try. Another thing you can try, I think that is the fastest way, is if you know someone from design background. Like for example, if your cousin brother, or if your for example, if you are a transportation designer and your father or your uncle is a mechanical engineer who works in an automotive company. सो जैसे लेट्स से टाटा में कोई काम करता है और टाटा में आपको यू आर वेरी कीन ऑन लर्निंग from Tata designers. So what you can do is you should have your portfolio. Okay, whatever work you do, you should compile it and then ask your uncle to somehow get you in connection with the designers over there. Usually the employees of particular company, they have better access to all these designers. So जो आप HR और उन सारे फिल्टर्स के थ्रू जब आपका पोर्टफोलियो जाता है तो वो फिल्टर तो सब लोग यूज करते हैं. But if you get a direct access or direct, network, so you can try that. So I think try everything and hopefully somebody should give you work. And initially it might happen that you might have to work for no money, but this is your learning phase, so you can do that as well. Okay, now coming to next question. Sam has written freelancing designers. See, freelancing is becoming more and more popular. There are many freelancing websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and then there are many new sort of profiles. हर जगह पे आप अपना portfolio upload करो. In fact, Behance is also becoming one of the popular platforms for freelancers. तो आप अपना portfolio वहाँ पे डालो. They have these tags जहाँ पे किसी पेज पे अगर आपका काम शेयर हो जाता है तो आपकी visibility बहुत बढ़ जाती है. So aim for that, and once you are featured in some page like product design or industrial design, then you will get faster reach. And then once you are in that in that group, then people will notice and people will come to you with projects. So there are multiple ways, but हर जगह पे social media पे अपना काम फैला दो. Make a portfolio, send it to people from company, see anybody is interested in your services, and then finally hopefully somebody will approach you, somebody will say yes to your cold email. So that's how freelancing is happening in India. But the good thing is that more and more people are willing to work with freelancer because of some budget constraint. एकदम प्रोफेशनल स्टूडियो वो हायर नहीं कर सकते, वो सारी चीजों की वजह से. But the demand is increasing. So that's a good thing. So I always say this, I think for designers, for Indian designers especially, this is one of the best times to be alive because we are in this stage where design is becoming more and more popular. At the same time, is also becoming more and more in India. The income is going up. Then people have started thinking beyond survival, and now because they have taken care of their survival, now they are thinking about their individual expression, and where design plays an important role. They are starting to expect their products to become more convenient. They are thinking about the experience. They are thinking about materials and finishes and the kind of quality it has. This was not the case before 10-15 years. So now we are in that zone where people understand the value of design. So there's definitely demand from their side, and there is enough awareness about around design. So design education is also becoming very popular. So there are enough opportunities. It's just a matter of you being at the same, like at the कैसे बोलते हैं ना वो, at the perfect place at perfect time. So perfect timing तो है, अभी perfect place पे जाना है with perfect work. That's it. Once you have that, you will crack beautiful opportunities for yourself. Okay, coming to the next question is it's from Vitansh, I guess. Uh, okay, I think I have already ordered this about the mains exam. The second question is from Sanjay Agrawal. He's saying he's in 10th class. I want to go to NID. So can you tell me if I should go for coaching like BRDS and Silica, and what subject should I go with in within class 11th? Okay, बहुत important question है. In fact, tomorrow only I'll be uploading one reel on whether you should be joining coaching or not. So to answer very simply, I have, see, first of all, disclaimer, I have nothing against coaching institute. I think coaching institutes are good. They provide you a very structured sort of learning, and people who are completely unaware about design field and they are not very disciplined, or they don't want to take that initial effort of figuring out what kind of questions are asked, what kind of exams are there, and all those kind of things. I think design coaching is a perfect platform, so you can consider joining there. At the same time, design coaching cannot help you with everything. See, design exam is a combination of so many things, right? Design sketching is just one part of it. There are so many other things, like, for example, creating strategies based on your own strengths and weaknesses. क्रिएटिंग टाइम मैनेजमेंट स्ट्रेटेजीज। बहुत सारे लोगों का काम बहुत अच्छा होता है बट वो टाइम जोन में कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाते हैं। देर आर सो मेनी सच थिंग्स दैट हैविंग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एटीट्यूड। आप किस चीज पे फोकस कर रहे हो? आर यू जस्ट एन इलस्ट्रेशनिस्ट और आप एक डिजाइनर की तरफ सोचते हो? वो सारी चीजें जो है ना, वो आपको इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे ही काम करना पड़ता है। डेफिनेटली कोचिंग कैन हेल्प यू टू रीच देयर फास्टर, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि बिना कोचिंग के आप डिजाइन एग्जाम्स क्रैक नहीं कर सकते हो। मैं कभी डिजाइन एग्जाम मतलब डिजाइन कोचिंग में नहीं गया था। आई आई वाज एबल टू क्रैक बोथ एनआईडी एंड सीड। देयर आर मेनी, not many, but there are several examples where those students never went to coaching institutes, but they ended up getting all India rank one and things like that. So there is one podcast actually you should really watch if you are planning to self-prepare. There's a podcast on our channel only. It's by USID Seed All India Rank One. His name is Sudesh, and I have personally taken his interview. And he has mentioned some of the best strategies which he used or he created so that his NID exam preparation will be very effective. So वो जो छोटे छोटे टिप्स है ना, वो बहुत यूजफुल है. So if you are planning to prepare on your own, in fact you are in, even if you are going to coaching and all, I think that's a must listen podcast for you. जाओ मेरे चैनल पे और देखो. That is one thing. Second thing, just wait for tomorrow's reel. I'm gonna create a step-by-step, sort of a guidebook where, again, it's gonna be free. So step-by-step guidebook जो होगी, it's gonna be 2-3 page का guidebook, not more than that. But it will give you a step-by-step approach on how you can prepare on your own for these design exams. So stay tuned for that. एक दिन रुक जाओ, वो मैं करता हूँ, और कल की रील में you just have to type something there and then that guidebook will be sent in, like send, it will be sent directly to your DM. Okay, so that will be the thing which will help you with self preparation. See, another thing, if you are thinking about coaching institutes, so there are these popular names, what you already said. Then there are some less popular examples also. So you can personally go visit and talk to the students over there and see what kind of results they have, for example, किस colleges से, किस coaching से all India rank one आ रहा है, all India rank two आ रहा है. That will give you a good idea कि आपको उस कोचिंग में कितना अच्छा होना चाहिए. Ask for the syllabus. They are very expensive, so see if your parents and all can take care of those coaching courses. Actually, I also mentor only very few selected students at a very reasonable price, but there are not many, seats for that because I do it just as, uh, you know, you can say just as a hobby. I do it so that I will be able to mentor students on my own. That is more like a mentorship program. So वो 2-3 महीने का रहता है. So you can stay tuned for our channel, and I'll be sharing those details also. So if you think that those coaching institutes are very expensive, so you can consider joining our mentorship program. So those kind of things are there. So you see what works for you best, what kind of budget you have, what kind of personality you have towards preparing for design exams. अगर आप बहुत मेहनती प्रोएक्टिव सॉर्ट ऑफ पर्सनालिटी हो तो आपको डिजाइन कोचिंग की एक्चुअली जरूरत नहीं है. आप यूट्यूब पे देख के इधर उधर प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर देख के आपके स्किल्स पे काम करके एकदम रिलेंटलेसली फोकस्ड होके स्ट्रेंथ्स और वीकनेसेस पे काम करके यू कैन क्रैक डिजाइन एग्जाम्स. दैट्स व्हाट आई बिलीव. Okay. Then coming to the next question, Rohan is asking, saw your recent video related to design scam colleges in India. Glad to see someone coming forward and speaking out the facts. I believe there should be a cap for student intake throughout the country. I know, man. Actually, 1,200 students in one college per, like, one batch. That's a disturbing number. Of course, I don't want to take college name and all, but 1,200 students in one batch, That's just ridiculous. Okay, I don't know what kind of education they'll be providing, but that's very difficult to digest. But अभी इस पे कुछ कर नहीं सकते हम लोग जब तक गवर्नमेंट कोई रेगुलेशन नहीं आएगा. इट्स अ मनी मिंटिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी, तो कॉलेजेस भी करेंगे. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू इन दिस सिनेरियो इज जस्ट स्टे अवेयर कि ऐसी चीजें हो रही है. आई नेवर सेड दैट एवरी कॉलेज इज लाइक दैट और हर कॉलेज बुरा ही होगा. You just stay aware of these things. So, when you go and select a college, you are doing that, you are making that conscious choice कि मुझे ये पता है और इन सारे chaotic सिनारियो में मुझे ये कॉलेज काफी अच्छा लग रहा है, उसकी फीस भी डिसेंट है, सो मे बी आई कैन यू नो आई कैन मैनेज विथ दिस कॉलेज. ऐसा अगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस आता है देन यू शुड गो अहेड. ओके. So thank you so much, but appreciating because it takes a lot of efforts and guts also actually because nobody wants to talk about it. When I uploaded that video, I was kind of worried that I don't know if some education institute will get offended, somebody will just come to me in my DMs and threaten me. All those things are happening because they are very big players, they are very powerful people. But I just felt that this has to be shared because I saw it firsthand and I thought I should make a content on it. I made it. Thanks to each and every one of you that you supported the reel. But yeah, if you want me to keep sharing these kind of, bold sort of insights from the industry, please support me. If you like whatever I am doing, just like this live stream, that should be enough for me. Okay. Because, it takes so much of effort, it takes so much of risky attitude because, these kind of things, if something goes wrong here, it might come on my career also. So I'm playing that much risk just to help you guys. So if you like these kind of efforts, uh, please support me by your like, share, and those kind of things. Uh, there's another thing. I'm not saying that I am the perfect one. I have gone to every college and all that, so I'll make mistakes. But you need to point out and take it positively because we are trying to help each other, right? So that is the entire goal of this channel. Okay. Next question is Himang is asking NID have how many attempts? I think how many से ज़्यादा I think there is a age cap कि आप I think till the age of 30 you can appear for exam. I think ऐसा है. Please go on their website and check once again. Okay. Uh, okay, Brush and Vertex is saying that the attempt is one per year. So, of course, you won't be able to give more than one per year, but I think till the age of you are 30, you can give because I have seen last time when I was there on the panel, I saw someone who had come for his fifth attempt for NID. He was in studio test. Um, so yeah, I think 30 की एज तक आप दे सकते हो. Okay, so next, let's see. Aditya is asking, one question. What is the update regarding about the design meetup we were planning in Pune? Aditya, so actually, if you have seen, last time मैंने poll लिया था, so I got good response. मुझे कुछ 25 लोगों ने बोला कि they are interested. The thing is कि मुझे अभी तक उस design meetup का ना I am not able to understand द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ इट क्योंकि अगर कुछ डिजाइन मीटअप होता है ना तो मैं ऐसा नहीं चाहता कि हम लोग गए एक होटल में बैठे गप्पे मारे पिज्जा खा के वापस आ गए. आई वांट इट टू बी अ वेरी वैल्यूएबल सॉर्ट ऑफ सेशन. तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि जब भी हम लोग डिजाइन मीटअप करें तो इट शुड हैव सम वैल्यू फॉर यू. अगर आप जो भी होटल का खर्चा करके आओगे मतलब 500 600 रुपए 1000 रुपए जो भी होगा मतलब वो अगर उतना खर्चा करके आ रहे हो तो आई वांट टू मेक श्योर कि वहां पे आपके लिए कुछ वैल्यू हो. तो दैट थिंग इज इन माय माइंड. आई एम सीइंग हाउ मेनी मोर. सो लेट्स से आई एम थिंकिंग फॉर माई सेल्फ कि अगर हम लोग अभी 14 पॉइंट सम के पे है, once we have close to 20K का following now, I think that time this 25 number will be होपफुली अराउंड 50-60। और फिर जब वो 50-60 हो जाएगा तो उनमें से 20-25 लोग आ जाएंगे एंड देन वी विल सी कि कैसे इसको मीटअप करना है, बट इट इज एन इन माई माइंड। ओके, सो सो आई वांट टू क्रिएट अ वैल्यूएबल सेशन फॉर यू गाइस। तो इसीलिए मीटअप थोड़ा सा हम लोग इसको होल्ड पे करते हैं एंड लेट्स सी, अगर सब चीजें सही चली तो मे बी इन नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स ओनली वी विल हिट द टारगेट ऑफ 20K एंड देन we'll be able to, you know, we'll be able to host that meetup very soon. Perfect. Then Sagar is asking, thank you so much for motivation. Got your point, means a lot. I am so happy that it resonated with you. Imran is asking, bro, how can one go into big companies like Microsoft from small companies as well? Imran, this is a very good question, and it's a tough sort of a transition, but not impossible because I have seen. See, one of the best thing is that you start creating stronger portfolio. First of all, let's say if you are working in a smaller service-based company like Infosys, let's say, and then you want to jump into Microsoft. So smaller in terms of Infosys का जो डिजाइन टीम है वो थोड़ा छोटा है, तो वहां से अगर उधर जाना है तो व्हाट कैन बी द अप्रोच कि आप आपके इन्फोसिस में जो भी कोर्सेस है, जो भी चीज़ है, वो सब करते रहो। यू स्टार्ट पुशिंग योर ओन स्किल्स, योर ओन एक्सपीरियंस, योर ओन यू नो सॉर्ट ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो। तो पोर्टफोलियो एक बार अच्छे से हो गया, देन यू हैव टू साइमल्टेनियसली वर्क ऑन योर नेटवर्किंग, क्योंकि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में आपको ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं मिल जाएंगी। So once you have, let's say, 3-4 years of experience with a really good amount of work and good portfolio, और अगर आपको लगता है कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट जैसी कंपनी आपके काम में वैल्यू देख रही है, तो आपको तब जाके माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के डिजाइनर्स के थ्रू अप्लाई करना है। लिंक्डइन हो गया, स्टार्ट मेकिंग फ्रेंड्स, स्टार्ट गोइंग टू डिजाइन मीटअप्स, जहाँ पे इफ यू आर इन बैंगलोर, बैंगलोर में बहुत सारी कंपनीज मतलब यूआई यूएक्स मीटअप्स होते हैं, तो वहाँ पे आप जाके यू विल गेट अ चांस टू इंटरेक्ट विद दोज गाइज फ्रॉम माइक्रोसॉफ्ट। आई थिंक दैट विल बी द फास्टेस्ट वे। At the same time, start thinking about you as a, not just as a designer but as a brand. So कोई भी अगर डिजाइनर किसी कंपनी में हायर होता है तो इट्स अ ब्रांड गेम। ओके, listen to me very carefully here. So what is the brand game? So we as designers know, we, whatever the personality, whatever the experience we have, whatever the background we have, in all we create a really good solid brand which is very unique. Okay, now when you have a certain brand, the next step should be how this brand will contribute to a brand like Microsoft. So Microsoft is not going to hire everyone over here, right? So Microsoft is looking for certain people with certain background and certain experience. तो वो क्या है उसके बारे में सोचो and start creating your brand around that. Once you have this demand and supply, meet at certain point with your portfolio, then आपका वहां पे सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा। Okay. Cosmic Potato is asking, sir, does studio test require some tedious prep in 3D modeling? uh, because I haven't done a single one in my whole life. So definitely, as I said earlier, it's a hands-on experience game. So आप जितना चीजों के साथ डील करोगे, उतना आपका मटेरियल hands-on experience बढ़ जाएगा. You will be aware about its properties, and then once you are aware of those properties, you will be able to work it out together to create certain problem. तो अगर आपने नहीं किया है 3D modeling, आई होप यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फिजिकल 3D मॉडलिंग, नॉट द डिजिटल 3D मॉडलिंग, क्योंकि डिजिटल 3D मॉडलिंग की जरूरत नहीं है मेंस एग्जाम में। आपको फिजिकली मतलब पेपर, थर्मोकॉल, ये वो स्टिक्स, वुड, इन सारी चीजों के साथ क्या क्या इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें हो सकती है। द बेस्ट वे इज कि आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर में क्या क्या चीजें पूछी गई थी उनको लो और अ, उनको अटेम्प्ट करना शुरू कर दो घर में इन गिवन टाइम। ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाट यू शुड बी डूइंग। Okay, STI is saying, hey, I didn't know that you had YouTube. Cheers. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much, STR. If I don't know if you are still here, but thank you so much. Then going ahead, Varun is saying, "Hey bro, how can I start developing interface for bikes?" Okay, interesting. I am really interested in such thing. I would like to get working on it. Perfect. So as I said, किसी भी design discipline में ना, start working on your own. See कि कैसे क्या क्या interfaces हो सकते हैं. Let's say अगर आप इंटरफेसेस फॉर बाइक्स मतलब आई एम थिंकिंग यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट स्पीडोमीटर। अगर स्पीडोमीटर है तो उसमें स्क्रीन है, तो उसमें यूआई यूएक्स है। तो उस यूआई यूएक्स को आप कैसे इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो? सी इट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट बॉल गेम, नो? लाइक व्हेन यू आर राइडिंग अ बाइक, यू डोंट वांट टेक टू मच ऑफ अटेंशन अवे फ्रॉम द रोड। सो आपका फुल अटेंशन रोड पे होना चाहिए। एट द सेम टाइम देयर हैज टू बी सम मैसेजेस विच आर गिवन इन अ मोस्ट कन्वीनियंट वे, सो दैट आप रोड से डिस्ट्रैक्ट भी ना हो। एट द सेम टाइम आपको कुछ फीडबैक भी मिलता रहे। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल जो स्पीड रहती है, तो स्पीड जैसे जैसे बढ़ती है सबको देखना पसंद है, बट आप रोड से आंखें निकाल के नहीं देख सकते। तो इसीलिए स्पीड बहुत बड़े बड़े नंबर्स पे लिखा रहता है। सो व्हेन यू आर लुकिंग अहेड ऑन द रोड, सो आप अननोइंगली स्पीड भी देख रहे हो, सो यू डोंट हैव टू टेक फुल अटेंशन फ्रॉम द रोड। तो ऐसी ऐसी चीजों को सोचना शुरू कर दो। वर्क ऑन फिग्मा। फिग्मा एक बहुत सॉलिड टूल है यूआई यूएक्स के लिए, इंटरफेस डिजाइन के लिए। तो उसके थोड़े से ट्यूटोरियल्स देख लो और इंटरफेस बनाना शुरू कर दो आपके लेवल पे, एंड स्टार्ट रीडिंग अबाउट इट, स्टार्ट स्टडिंग मोर एंड मोर अबाउट द इंटरफेसेस ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग बाइक्स। So this is how you will get there. Okay, Bagban is saying, does the movie help you to generate idea? Does the movie, and how many pages are you sketching every day? Okay, Bagban, I didn't understand the first one. Does the movie help you to generate idea? I don't know what you are talking about, but I'll answer the second question. How many pages? See, right now it's my bread and butter, right? So I go to office and I sketch. So every day, 8 hours, my job is about sketching most of the time. Of course, there are times where I have to spend time on clay modeling, prototyping, uh, following up with engineers and those kind of things. But mostly my work is sketching. So I sketch every day, and I, try to improve with my skills and sketching and everything almost every day. So that is how much I work at student level. If I have to say, you have to sketch as much as possible. At the same time, don't sketch like विदाउट इम्प्रूवमेंट। हर एक स्केच के बाद में सीक फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट। तो एक स्केच करोगे तो सी व्हाट इज गुड, व्हाट इज रॉन्ग। जो भी गुड है उसको कैरी ओवर करो, जो भी खराब है उसको रेक्टिफाई करो और अगले स्केच में इम्प्रूव करो। दिस इज हाउ you will grow as a designer when it comes to sketching. Okay. Raghib is asking, hi Saket, I am a little bit confused. Who exactly think about idea initially? Is it an entrepreneur or a designer? Uh, see, entrepreneur, see, it depends. Okay. If it is, usually it's an entrepreneur, or usually the person who is owning the company, because he is coming up with the रिक्वायरमेंट। सो क्या होता है ना, जैसे आप बजाज की बात करते हो, तो बजाज में या किसी भी बड़ी कंपनी में एक रिसर्च डिपार्टमेंट होता है, मार्केटिंग या सेल्स या जो भी है, जो फ्रीक्वेंटली कस्टमर के साथ में इंटरेक्ट करता रहता है। तो दे नो द रियल ब्रेथ ऑफ मार्केट। तो मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है, क्या चीजें अच्छी चल रही है, क्या चीजें बुरी चल रही है, कंपटीशन कैसा कर रहा है, ऑल दोज थिंग्स, राइट? सो दोज गाइज नो कि डिमांड क्या है। एक बार प्रॉब्लम और डिमांड उनको पता चल के, देन दे विल कम टू डिजाइनर्स कि देखो मार्केट में हमने ये प्रॉब्लम नोटिस की है, इसके लिए सॉल्यूशन बिल्ड करो। नाउ वंस वी हैव द प्रॉब्लम, देन आइडियाज विल कम फ्रॉम डिजाइनर्स। दैट्स वेयर वील कम इनटू पिक्चर। बट समटाइम्स इट माइट हैपन दैट दे विल सी द प्रॉब्लम एंड दे विल सी कि अच्छा, ये आइडिया काम कर रहा है, तो इस आइडिया को हमारे डिजाइन फिलोसॉफी के हिसाब से बनाओ। तो अगेन डिजाइनर्स विल कम इनटू पिक्चर। सो मार्केटिंग या रिसर्च वहां से इनपुट आता है, एंड देन डिजाइनर्स विल टेक इट अहेड। Harshita is asking, I want to pursue NIFT as a career. I am appearing for the exam, but I am so nervous and little confused about the stream. See, NIFT, matlab I'm hoping, I'm guessing that you are appearing for fashion designing. Fashion designing is a wonderful, discipline. Again, a timeless discipline. क्योंकि कपड़े तो लोग पहनेंगे, फैशन की डिमांड रहेगी। इंडिया इज अ ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी, डेवलपिंग कंट्री, तो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे डिजाइन की वैल्यू बढ़ती जा रही है। तो ऑफ कोर्स पीपल विल लुक फॉर बेटर एंड यू नो इंटरेस्टिंग डिजाइन्स। तो फैशन डिजाइनिंग तो है। एट द सेम टाइम फैशन डिजाइनिंग अगेन बहुत ज्यादा सैचुरेटेड है, बहुत स्टूडेंट्स है, तो कंपटीशन थोड़ा सा रहेगा। बट इफ यू ट्रूली फील दैट फैशन इज समथिंग यू वांट टू डू, देन यू विल फिगर आउट योर वे। क्योंकि अभी हम लोग सिर्फ एक करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी या करियर पाथ से स्टक नहीं है। जैसे पहले था कि किसी आप खुद का ब्रांड ही स्टार्ट करो, यही हो सकता था। बट अभी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज है, उनमें फैशन डिजाइनर्स की जरूरत है। देर आर creators now, fashion creators. You would have seen fashion influencers, right? So there are designers who are coming on social media and then they are creating interesting wardrobe for themselves, and then they are getting the reach, and then they are attracting more and more clients. So I think if you are passionate enough, NIFT is a wonderful place to pursue fashion designing. Along with this, you can also try NID for apparel design. एक बेनिफिट एनआईडी का ये हो जाता है कि एक बार आप एनआईडी का टैग ले लेते हो, तो देन देर आर अदर कंपनीज हु आर कमिंग फॉर अदर डिसिप्लिन्स, जैसे यूआई यूएक्स के लिए, इंटरफेस डिजाइन के लिए। तो आई हैव सीन फ्यू अपैरल डिजाइनर्स गेट इनटू दोज फील्ड्स आल्सो, जहाँ पे वो अच्छा अच्छा खासा कमा रहे हैं। तो डिपेंड्स, सो यू कैन कंसिडर दैट कॉलेज एज वेल, एनआईडी। ASD is asking, कल यूसिट का कट ऑफ है। ओह नाइस, ऑल द बेस्ट गाइस फॉर एवरीवन। Raghib is saying, Saket, my edited video is little big. I can send it on IG. How can I send it? You send it on Drive and mail it to me on bikedesign sketch@gmail.com. There's no dot in between. Bikedesign sketch@gmail.com. Brush and Vertex is saying, Raghiv, you can send on his email. Yeah, that's what I said. Thank you so much. Vijendra is asking, I'm interested in digital illustration. Can I join like art college for? Of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. Digital illustration के लिए तो अभी बहुत demand है. One of the interesting things which is happening, that there are so many digital illustrators which are also content creators. So they are creating content around their digital illustrations, and then they're earning a lot over there. Perfect. So it's a good thing. At the same time, थोड़ा सा थ्रेट है एआई की तरफ से। तो जो डोंट जस्ट स्टिक टू वन पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रीम ऑफ इलिस्ट्रेशन। सी एआई को यूज करके आप आपके इलिस्ट्रेशंस कैसे आप बढ़ा सकते हो, राइट? सो वो सारी चीजें भी देखो। Okay, my mail ID is bikedesign@gmail.com. Mohammed Faizan, he's saying, hi everyone, I notice most of you are here from starting, so can we have community or a group? Acha, I wanted your opinion, guys. I want to create a group जहाँ पे आप लोग आके ना आप एक दूसरे की मदद कर सकते हो। सो इंस्टाग्राम पे एक ऑर्गेनिकली ग्रुप बन गया है हमारा, बट उसमें ना लिमिट है 250 लोगों की। तो 250 के ऊपर वहां पे जा नहीं सकते। सो नाउ आई एम थिंकिंग, आई if it's okay with everyone, if there is enough interest, I can create a WhatsApp group, ठीक है? जहाँ पे ना आई विल बी देयर, बट आई वांट दैट ग्रुप टू बी फॉर यू। तो आप ही एक दूसरे की मदद करो, जैसे आप अभी कमेंट सेक्शन में एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हो ना, वैसे ही एक दूसरे की हेल्प करो। एंड द एम कुड बी दैट वी विल ग्रो एज कम्युनिटी। So give me a couple of days. I'll create that group and then you guys are free to join. We'll see how we can create more value in that group. Let's see. Uh, Himanshi is saying, sir, what could be the cutoff? Cutoff, as I said, it's very difficult to guess. But let's say hopeful, क्योंकि कल ही शायद cutoff है. Not sketchy is saying, भैया NID और UCIT तो दे दिया, अभी क्या करें, अब कौन सा एग्जाम दे? स्टार्ट लुकिंग फॉर फ्यू प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस आल्सो, एक बैकअप की तरह। दो तीन अच्छे अच्छे कॉलेजेस हैं, जैसे MIT इज देयर, देन कुछ पर्टिकुलर डिसिप्लिन्स के लिए UPS इज देयर, IITs, अलग अलग IITs है, निफ्ट में भी कुछ डिसिप्लिन्स है, उसके बाद में देयर आर कॉलेजेस लाइक, यू लुक फॉर दैट। एक्चुअली मैंने अभी रिसेंटली जो भी लिस्ट शेयर की थी ना, उसको फॉलो करके चूज कपल ऑफ प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस ऑल्सो, और उसकी भी एग्जाम दे दो, एंड मीन वाइल you should start working for your second phase also, like mains exam। उसकी हमने ऑलरेडी बात कर ली है, राइट? ओके, so we are already at 10। oh shit, there are so many questions। ओके, कैसे करें इसको? ओके, लेट्स सी फॉर 5 minutes। Saxon Anwale is asking, "Hi bro, what this channel all about?" See, this channel is all about design and design awareness in India. So, if you are a designer, if you are a creative person, if you are someone who is considering creative field as a career option, then this is the place for you. Ratan is saying, yes, forget about this subject that could be taken after 10th. It's up to you. If you are clear about designing, then you can choose a subject which will take least amount of your effort. जैसे बहुत complicated subjects मत ले लेना, which will demand lot of study. Uh, Varun is saying 1200 is insane. I found this on the web for. Okay, my I Siri read something. कुछ तो चालू हो गया बैकग्राउंड में। Varun is saying 1200 is insane. We had 400 during my undergrad at Srishti. Actually, uh, definitely these numbers. No, see, I won't know everything about these colleges. So अगर हम लोग ग्रुप बनाते हैं ना, so what will be interesting is that you will be able to share your own experiences there। जैसे अभी वरुण बता रहा है कि सृष्टि में उसके कॉलेज में 400 लोग थे, तो थ्रू दैट यू विल गेट फर्स्ट हैंड इंफॉर्मेशन, तो आपको मुझ पे रिलाई करने की जरूरत ही नहीं होगी, राइट? सो आई विल मेक दैट ग्रुप बाय दिस वीकेंड, दैट ग्रुप विल बी लाइव, ओके? Sagar is saying we are with you. Thank you so much. Parth is saying, how is Autodesk Alias Modeler as a career? It's a nice career, definitely. I have created All India rank 118। Alias Modeler का अभी definitely बहुत डिमांड है। 3D modelers are in demand, definitely। Parth is saying, I want to move abroad. Of course, as a CAS modeler, there are a lot of demands. You should consider going to those colleges. Brush and Vertex is asking, sir, if possible, can you do meetup after March 11? Yeah, that's what I said. Like, let's wait for a couple of months. We'll work on that. Samihan is saying, how can I know if I'm the right track to clearing NID exam? Abhi to let's wait and stay hopeful for the exam, cut off. अगर आप clear करते हो तो that means you are on the right path. अगर नहीं करते तो next stream में we'll talk about it. Uh, Yeah, Parth, I have answered your question. Ratan is asking, I want to be automotive designer. What could be very first thing that I can do? I'm in eighth grade. Oh, nice. Ratan, I'm so happy to see somebody so young. First thing is you start observing cars, you start learning about cars. जो भी आपकी फेवरेट कंपनी है, लेट्स से इफ यू लव फेरारी, फेरारी के वेबसाइट पे जाओ, सी व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कार्स दे हैव, स्टार्ट स्केचिंग देम। If you can collect small Hot Wheels or scale models, don't spend a lot, but start having those things at your desk, so you'll keep observing. There's something beautiful happens when you have a scale model in front of you, that you will start appreciating its volume and proportions. So जितना ज्यादा आप वो करोगे, it will give you more idea। वो ब्रेन में एक ऑब्जर्वेशन क्रिएट हो जाएगा। So all those things you can start doing it, and you start putting it on Instagram and Behance, क्योंकि आप इतने यंग हो कि अगर आप अभी से स्टार्ट करोगे, 2-3 साल में ही you will have substantial amount of following, and you will have a very good creative edge when it comes to getting selected. Mohammed is saying, sir, if possible, you start Zoom meeting for us as well. Okay, I'll if this live is not so effective. Um, इफ इट हेल्प्स, एक्चुअली एक चीज मैं सोच रहा था, in coming time when you are done with your exams and everything, we can have a Zoom session for limited students, who are starting their design preparation. So let's say if you are someone who doesn't want to join a design coaching and still want to, create an impact in design exams. So I think उनके लिए I'll create a सी अगर जूम करते हैं ना तो देर इज अ रेस्ट्रिक्शन कि आप बहुत ज्यादा लोगों को नहीं कर सकते इंक्लूड. तो अगर वैसा होता है तो आई विल पुट सम मिनिमल entry fee like 50 rupees, 60 rupees, something like that. So, we'll have more dedicated and committed students over there, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Parth is saying, sir, should I openly upload my personal automobile? Of course, don't worry too much about being getting copied and all that. इतना कुछ नहीं है, लोगों के पास इतना टैलेंट पड़ा है. Show your work. Okay, show your work. Put your signature, put your watermark if you want, but start showing your work. Don't be afraid of it. Part is, yeah, even if it is getting copied, don't worry. Your skills won't be copied. So, Mohammed Faizani is saying WhatsApp will be nice. Thank you so much. This weekend. Okay, that's a promise. Saturday, Sunday को मैं बनाता हूँ. Telegram, yeah. So Adil is saying Telegram, but बहुत कम लोग Telegram यूज करते हैं. लास्ट टाइम हमने Telegram ट्राई किया था, बट टेलीग्राम पे सब लोग नहीं होते. इट्स नॉट, देयर इज नथिंग रिलेटेड टू प्राइवेसी एंड ऑल. आई थिंक व्हाट्सएप शुड बी फाइन क्योंकि सब लोग यूज करते हैं व्हाट्सएप. योगेश इज सेइंग एफडीए, या एफडीए विल सी. Yeah, Yogi. So for those who don't know, FDA is Future Designer Academy. That's what we call it, our mentorship program, where we'll choose very limited students and try to guide them one on one. Faizan is saying, you told about video editing. Are you an editor? He is interested into editing. That's what he will tell you. Okay, last few questions. फटाफट मैं देखता हूँ. Uh, Teen boy saying, bro, I'm in tier 3 college. I think I'll not get placement. About what? As an engineer, as a designer? I don't know. I didn't understand your question. Artquake is saying, Saket, Annaya, good evening. Can you, Saket Anna? Is that what you are trying to say? I don't know. Uh, uh, Good evening. Okay, can you talk a little bit about design problems faced by armed forces? Of course, but that will be another long discussion. So let's take it next time. But remind me. So there are so many beautiful opportunities there. So we'll talk about this. Faizan is saying, "Hi, you wanted to join NIFT? I am in NIFT second year. Beautiful. So you guys can help each other. Okay, I think you guys will have better conversation, which will be more useful. VH sir, please do meet up in Hyderabad. I just talked about it. Let's see when that will happen. Adil is saying, sir, do you have any idea about design at MIT University? I have just heard about it. I think it's one of the youngest universities. Actually, I don't have much idea about it. कभी अगर मौका मिले तो जाके आओ. If somebody is from MIT University, uh, please invite me. So, I can just come there just to see कि कैसे होता है. In few days, I'll be going to MIT Avantika, MIT Ujjain. So उस कॉलेज के बारे में मैं बताऊंगा जो भी आता है. So there is no affiliation or anything like that. मेरा जो भी experience होगा, I'll share with you guys. Shivam is saying, sir, sketching is not my specialty. I'm very uh, tilted towards 3D modeling. हाँ, तो 3D मॉडलिंग इट्स अ गुड करियर ऑप्शन. बहुत सारे मतलब सक्सेसफुल करियर्स है उसमें. So you can take that ahead. Okay, I'm so sorry, but शिवम का एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं और खत्म करके. हाँ, so I think yeah, 3D modeling you can take. Uh, should I 3D model in my portfolio? See, NID और सीड में ना एक पर्टिकुलर स्किल से ज्यादा आपका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एबिलिटी देखा जाता है. सो आपको उस पे ज़्यादा फोकस करना चाहिए. अगर आप कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे हो, अगर आप एक प्रोडक्ट डिजाइनर हो, आपने कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किया और उसको प्रेजेंट करने के लिए आपने 3D मॉडलिंग यूज की है, तो आप वो कर सकते हो। बट डोंट क्रिएट अ 3D मॉडलिंग पोर्टफोलियो जहाँ पे जस्ट एग्जिस्टिंग फेरारी का आपने 3D मॉडल बना दी। दैट विल नॉट होल्ड एनी वैल्यू इन एनआईडी और सीड। आप प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करो बिकॉज यू आर अप्लाइंग फॉर डिजाइन। कैश मॉडलिंग is a separate story. We'll take last question. Okay. Okay. We'll combine two questions. That how to get internships as at reputed automotive brands, and second one is how can I practice car sketching. So first question is internship at or reputed automotive brands. I think it's difficult, but if you know someone, try to get in touch with uh, try to get in touch with design department through that contact. I think that will be the fastest way. तो उसमें पता चल जाएगा कि उधर अपॉर्चुनिटीज है भी या नहीं है, राइट? एंड द सेकंड क्वेश्चन, दिस विल बी द लास्ट क्वेश्चन, नॉट गेटिंग एनी आइडिया फॉर कार स्केचिंग, प्लीज सजेस्ट मी। सो अभी के लिए ना, जो भी कार देखती है, स्टार्ट विद साइड व्यू। जो भी आपकी फेवरेट कार्स है उसको स्केच करना शुरू कर दो, कॉपी करो, और स्लोली स्लोली आप पर्सपेक्टिव व्यू में जाओ, slowly slowly you start giving more attention to details. I think that's how you will start. Copying should be your first step. Okay, perfect. So Ratan said उसका नाम my name is Raghav and email is different. Okay, ठीक है. So I don't know the context. I think I lost it. But Bhujang is saying hi, Saket. Hi, hi there. Perfect. I think we are at the end of our session. As usual, there were so many questions. If you are liking these, Wednesday live session, and if they're helping you in any way, please comment below and suggest me if you have some sort of suggestions for making it more valuable for you. I don't know how to make it, but if you feel there are ideas, there are things which you can do, so like this video, comment below and let me know how we can make this even more, valuable for you guys. ठीक है? I have multiple ideas, but I would like to hear it from you guys. Okay, so that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for joining. You can share this live stream with someone who couldn't attend the live stream. And yeah, good night. Thank you so much for joining. Parth is saying thank you. Nice to meet you. I'll meet you next time for sure. Good night, everyone, and have a good week ahead. Have a good designer creative week ahead. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.